Namaste. I'm Jyoti. I'm founder, director of Ajanta Vihara Institute of Spiritual Sciences. Today, I'm here back with you with energy updates for new moon of October. Is there something special about this new moon? Well, of course, the energies which are there for all new moon are there for this new moon also. What are those energies? Let's have a quick recap. During new moon, before and after, as I always mention, 3 days prior, 3 days post. And if you want to kind of stretch it further, then 7 days prior to new moon, then new moon, and 7 days post new moon are important days for us to allow the purging to happen. So we are made up of water, about 62 to 84 as the physical water, and 96% as the phase 4 water. We'll not get into the details of phase 4. You can go and look up on the net. But because we are made up of water, water absorbs a lot of toxins. Water absorbs all kind of energies because water is a good conductor of energy, electricity. All the charge energy is all charge energy is absorbed by this water. So if we have a tendency to think negative, absorb a lot of emotion, grief, sadness, anger, resentment, if we get stuck in those kind of negative emotions, or if we are attached to pain, our pain and pain of others, or we are attached to various fears that we feel and fears that we have absorbed from others, our water becomes very toxic and heavy. And this is the time when the water starts to bring all that to the surface. So as the water is bringing it all out to the surface, one tends to feel very heavy, one tends to feel emotionally low, demotivated, a lack of stamina is experienced, lack of energy is experienced. You'll feel very tired, exhausted. You might feel very depressed. You might feel like crying, or angry, or irritated, or impatient with people around you, or you'll feel the need to be all alone with yourself. So these are the new moon energies. Normally, if you're not feeling it, that's good. Either you haven't started the process of cleansing, and so it's all stuck there and maybe coming out as constipation, body aches, or general anger issues, or if you've already started an aware journey of your cleansing, then you must be feeling it as one of the emotional things that I mentioned. So new moon is all about that. And of course, by the time we reach full moon, we are ready to cleanse it. We are ready to throw all that out. So new moon is all about purging, and full moon is all about cleansing. What is different about this new moon? Something very important, which is this new moon is a new moon which is happening around the time that a huge collective, really a big collective, is tuning into intergenerational trauma, is tuning into paying homage to the ancestors, is tuning into, is aligned to extend their gratitude and love and forgiveness to their ancestors, and receive their blessings. In Hindu religion, today is the last day of Shraddh, which is a period when Hindus pay homage to their departed ancestors, just to kind of help them find their peace, be in light if they haven't, also to show their respect and gratitude. So this is a very important day, and today is the last day, and it's somehow aligned to this new moon. It's not about the religion. It's not about Hindu religion or any religion. I'm not a ritualist, so I don't believe very strongly in a lot of ritualism that most of the religions or various practices by people, follow. But what I do believe in is the energy, the collective that becomes very, very active with that thought. Because imagine during this whole period, every day, there are not just thousands, there are millions and billions of people of this faith, of this religion, sending out gratitude and love and forgiveness and respect and remembrance towards their ancestors. Imagine how powerful this collective is during this time. And today is the last day when everybody is offering their prayers to their ancestors. So the collective is vibrating with the energy of blessing, the energy of letting go of intergenerational trauma, letting go of any kind of persecution imprints that you're holding on to, any kind of let go you've not been able to do towards things that might not have been great with your ancestors or done not so good by your ancestors. So it's a time when you let go of a lot of things. You forgive your ancestors, or you forgive the generational imprints of pain and fear and suffering. You let go of a lot of suffering, but essentially it's the period when you offer a lot of prayers, and you offer a lot of, you remember your ancestors, and there's a lot of kindness that you show towards these people, these souls who were connected to you, as your relatives, as your ancestors, by forgiving, whatever maybe brought in bad luck to the family, or something that has been carried forward, and you are suffering the karmas. So it is a very beautiful time of cleansing oneself of intergenerational trauma. It is a very powerful time of allowing newer energies of abundance and healing to replace those energy of sufferings which you are holding on to as a part of intergenerational trauma. And that's why you've got offerings. That's why um, we have prayers that we offer. We've got various rituals that happen. So one doesn't have to do those rituals. You can just tune in. You can just meditate and say, I am connecting to this powerful collective of healing which is taking place. So, most of you who practice this faith will understand the importance of this period. And for those who are not aware, or who are skeptical about following any faith, or who do not like me, um, like to be very rigid about any rituals and all, you can just connect with this collective and just align yourself to receiving the vibrations of this powerful collective of gratitude, forgiveness, and love and blessings. So, new moon is a good time to do it, um, because you're purging. And you're purging a lot of energy of suffering. And energy of suffering happens due to attachment to pain, or attachment to fears, attachment to pain, intentionally or unintentionally, which has happened, attachment to fears, which is again intentionally and unintentionally happened because some are because you have suffered, you have experienced, you've carried some fears, and some have come to you through your parents, in your mother's womb, through your mother, or through your father in the genes, or from anyone on this side of the family or that side of the family. So it's a good time for you to allow this energy of suffering to be released, this attachment to pain, attachment to fears to be disintegrated and released from your body. And of course, when you're releasing one set of energies, you have to replace it with another set of energies, because energy has to be exchanged or transformed. And this is a golden opportunity, in fact, for you to allow energy of abundance and energy of healing to come and replace this energy of suffering due to attachment to pain and fears, because the collective currently is vibrating with energy of blessings and energy of healing. Imagine when you are extending your gratitude, your love, your forgiveness to your ancestors, when you are with all kindness and respect and reverence, offering prayers to ancestors. And if these are the energies, if we have to understand all these acts of forgiveness or acts of gratitude and love, as or prayers as energies, then those have to be exchanged, which means the energy that will come to you is going to be energy of blessings, energy of healing, energy of love from them, and energy of gratitude and forgiveness from them. So what a beautiful exchange that's happening. So tonight at any given time, or even 3 days post new moon, or 7 days post new moon, if you want, you can tune into this collective, sit down, do your breathing, deep breathing, as I always mention in my videos. If you're not sure, you can go onto Insta or look at some of the breathing exercises I posted on YouTube itself. Do the breathing, 10 counts of deep breathing, and then after that, just say, I choose today to let go of all the energy of suffering that I'm carrying as a result of intergenerational trauma. That might be part of my energy DNA, that might be part of my energy field, that might be part of my physical or energy construct, emotional construct, spiritual construct. I'm choosing to let go of all this energy of suffering, and instead of that, I'm allowing it to be replaced by energy of blessings, energy of healing of my ancestors. And if you want further blessings, maybe in a bowl, or in a ceramic glass, or um, in a glass bowl or a container, you can take some water and leave it overnight, with a request to your ancestors that please bless this water. Please bless this water, and I'm going to consume this water. So, whatever toxins my water has released, whatever energy of suffering my water has released, that gets, that vacuum that's been created gets filled by this beautiful blessed water. Next day morning, you can drink it, or you can put it into your bucket with rest of the water, mix it with it, and take a bath. And there you have such beautiful blessing, completely soaking you up. How simple, but how beautiful it is. And it is very, very deep and very effective. This is not just some fancy ritual or a weird practice. We are all water. We are surrounded by water, and water is a good conductor of energy, and water creates ripples. So imagine the kind of vibrations. The ripples are vibration. What kind of vibrations you're going to be absorbing, and what kind of vibrations you're sending out. It's a beautiful uh, night to balance. So I hope you're able to do something. Today is a very short video, because I don't think I need to keep repeating what you need to do tonight. Um, just focus on this intergenerational trauma. Set the intention that I want to let it go. Start aligning yourself, tuning into the collective by saying, I tune into this collective of beautiful collective of offering prayers to ancestors, extending gratitude and love to the ancestors. And I allow that energy of abundance and healing to come into me. And with every breath that I take in, I breathe in this energy of healing and abundance from this collective. And every breath that I take out today, every exhalation of mine will carry the energy of suffering out, whatever energy of suffering I have as a result of intergenerational trauma. And as I heal, my ancestors will heal. And as I allow myself abundance, my ancestors are going to feel the energy of this abundance, which means, imagine, it also is going to be a beautiful experience for soul's ascension, because of all of us are aligned for abundance. So it's really deep, isn't it? And it's beautiful. So get going, just start it. And it's going to take you 10, 15 minutes, not more than that. I hope this helps. This new moon is all about healing yourself from your intergenerational trauma in very basic, simple steps. Take care. Till next time. Love and light.